Darkseer away too, so they pick the Oracle themselves, and it opens up the Darkseer possibility for that second phase.
Yeah, but
which is why Gambit bans it.
But they ban it.
Surprised Centaur wasn't first picked, or Shadow Demon. I think those heroes are like the most prevalent ones.
Still there as well.
Yeah, Centaur got banned out.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
Yes, SD could still be.
Shadow Fiend ban is something you only do versus Gambit, right? Like in the second stage. They like these mid laners that go for Greaves or something like that and just roll with them in the mid game.
Yeah, you gotta be careful with players.
Yeah.
Certain of them are so good on the SF.
Aphony.
Flashy plays, yeah. You don't want to go against that. NaVi ban. Well, I want.
You guys call him
Yeah,
what?
but you
Duck
guys
Sock?
call him Duck Sock. And,
We don't.
No,
I
we call him the Hawk.
I call him the Hack.
everyone calls him
Who calls
the
him
Duck.
Toby? I blame Toby. Toby, you're giving us a bad reputation
tweet
for
at Toby,
pronunciation.
It's the Hawk, Toby.
Yeah.
But he
Okay.
thought that we were
Toby.
all pronouncing it wrong.
Yeah. There's a lot of them.
When he's like, no one's fine.
They pronounce it that way.
Everyone says no one. I mean, that's not even.
No.
He said once it was noon, but I'm pretty sure
the announcer at Epicenter, when he walked on, it was noon.
Yeah, well, the announcer at Epicenter says a whole ton of stuff rubbish. Like,
Yeah, on Epicenter.
wait, we should not. I mean the pre-recorded lines. That's what you're talking about. It called. What were some of the other pronunciations? It was hilarious. Some of them it said like before. It said like for alliance it would be like aliens, and then who was it? Someone had a really good pronunciation at this major. I can't remember who it was. Someone's name was being said wrong, and it was funny.
Yeah.
You got most of them right, but you know, some of the booming announcer voices were wrong.
We got the comeback of the Axe. We saw Axe Liquid use it very much, and we actually were curious why not more people would pick Axe. Here we have it.
Yeah. Oh, I see. Yeah, we saw a few.
Do you really want Shadow Demon and Oracle as the support duo? I feel like that's kind of odd.
I don't know, ST's just super good, and then Oracle
Oracle is a good 5. SD is pretty good on that 4 even.
lets Sven just go in and stuff, and
you can set up with for the axe as well.
yeah,
if
with the
someone
blink
is-
cool, with the dispel.
Yeah, you have the disruption versus troll. You let him go crazy, and then you just put him under, and you don't really
No, but
care.
you can disarm him as well. It's like two things for the same thing. Use a little bit.
I still. Production value.
Production value for sure. Nice one. I do like the Shadow Shaman a lot. Loads of disable. Do we like the Omni Knight of Virtus Pro more, or do we like the Omni Knight of BG Gaming more? AKA offlane or support, 5 or 3?
Well, we're going to see the 3.
Undying.
Unless
I guess. We've
unset-
also seen Underlord as 3.
Yeah.
I mean, so
Chen, Sven, Underlord.
10. 10. Is 10 still in? No, it's banned.
Nah, he's banned out.
so far, I'm liking the old NaVi lineup a fair bit better. I'll be honest. I think they've got a lot of saves. You know, you look at the lockdown from Gambit, it's going to be down to the Shaman, but you got double save on NaVi. You got the Oracle, you got the Shadow Demon. They've got great control. They get a blink on this axe. They're going to have the call.
Yeah.
And in terms of response to like a good blink call, it's obviously like they have the GA and Omni Knight. Of course, he's a great hero. You know, heavily graced and stuff. It's going to keep someone alive. But I think at the moment, sort of NaVi have more of the answers than Gambit does.
I guess Undying is pretty good for Gambit. At the same time, everything you said is right, but you have this Undying versus Axe and Sven. which is pretty
Sure.
good.
I mean, yeah, if the Undying gets in and gets like a two-man decay at the start of the fight, at the moment, like they haven't got any way of like instantly like killing the Undying.
I think this
He's gonna stay alive for a long time. The Undying.
This Undying is pretty much Secret's idea, the way Zai played it on position 3, right?
Yeah.
Like you get the antagonist as fast as possible and you try to decay the Sven. You get him to like 1000 HP. But the problem is Sven still hits hard. The hero is just crazy. Like you can't counter him this way. You counter him by banning him, and that's it.
Well, the final pick is going to be from
Sniper mid, so OD.
OD, yeah.
Yeah,
That's good stuff.
After
That's good
sniper
stuff.
ban.
That's another save. It's
Versus
another
the Axe, yeah.
Int, easy int to rack up.
Yep. And what lanes well against that? I guess Lina still lanes okay against it.
I'll see some sniper. Why is no one ever
Sniper
played
just
sniper?
banned,
Oh,
oh.
it did get banned. Okay.
What you can have like a Pugna, you can have like a Puck, you can have Lina. There aren't too many heroes that are left in the pool that
No.
fill the same role.
What about Invoker? The NaVi play Invoker?
Magical Invoker.
He does,
But isn't Invoker a shit hero?
Yeah, it's not the best.
Yeah.
It's like there will be definitely there's always going to be better options than an Invoker. But back in the day, there's been great Invoker game. Lots of setup. Almost certainly not going to be what we see. What about TA? Is TA good? A lot of these CIS mids like the old Templar
He loves the
Assassin.
TA as well.
Yeah.
He can play it very well.
There is the GA obviously in the mix.
There's Troll too. There's some control.
Yeah, there's mischance, yeah. But it is a staple. Lina as well. Lina's still in, right?
The problem with TA is like you already have the Sven, so there isn't a lot of space on the map.
Death
Prophet. Alright.
You got pushed too.
No, AoE silence is going to be pretty nice this game.
Yep.
You're always going to have a juicy target for the Siphon when the Undying's in the middle of the fight. You siphon him up and going to give you a ridiculous amount of heals because his HP's so high.
That AoE silence is so good versus the Omni Knight versus the OD too. I like it.
No.
Boom!
I was gonna say, what's happening? I will, however, when the next time the camera's on, I will change the focus because it's triggering. And when it's triggering me, I'm sure it's triggering loads of people in the chat.
Look at that. Beautiful
What?
transition.
You want me to do it now? The transition is pretty cool. I like the lasers at the end, peeling off the screen.
So what do you think, Owen?
Well, we have a game over. By the way, if in case you're wondering, we're talking to JJ, who is not having a microphone at the moment, but where's what?
You can come
Where's
over
what?
to me and speak,
Yeah,
speak into my microphone, JJ, come on.
There's loads of mics in that box. You just plug one of those in.
Yeah.
There's a box of microphones there. Yeah, you can find one. Yeah, it should be going in game.
Yep,
Of course, if you're watching on stream, you can check out the Dota 2 client. Listen to us in there, and vice versa. If you're in the client, we can check us out on
We
Twitch.
mentioned pronunciation before,
We did.
Owen. Tell me, the Omni Knight.
See, I say old Aku JB4, but I know that the correct I know the correct pronunciation is old Akulich.
Yeah. You understand what it is, but on
But it
purpose,
looks like Aku JB4.
It is
And I feel like
Aku
Aku
JB4,
JB4 sounds cool, so
Aku
that's what I
JB4.
roll with. And of course, his original name is Afterlife. If there's any sort of new lads in the chat that's like, who the hell's this player? What's Afterlife? Huh? Parker said there's a box. He said there's loads of mics. In all of the in all of those little black packages.
We got clip-on
yeah,
mics,
that one. Yeah.
but we also have handheld mics if you want rather than one of those.
Okay. Whoa! MVP last match. Very good. Very good player. 1 on 11 on his lone druid.
All the ones.
Let's have a look. He didn't do that at the major though. Was it the hacker had some rough games? Someone had rough games on lone druid.
Yeah, he had some good ones though too.
Because it was picked a lot.
Versus Alliance didn't really work out.
Whoa, what's going on? V-Sync! Oh no, that's going to trigger the chat. We've just turned the V-Sync on.
I thought V-Sync was bad.
It's very bad. Twitch chat knows.
Oh, chat.
What?
Take off your V-Sync if you're playing, but if you're observing, turn it on. Look how smooth.
Wow.
And also, chat, we are, of course, on a 5-minute delay. So if you are going to flame anybody, we will not see it.
Well, we can't see it if you do it on Twitter.
Fill the chat with all the abhorrent things you've ever wanted to say.
for all your technical complaints about the stream.
Send pictures of whatever to Sir Action Snack.
Whatever.
Nothing too rude. It's a family-friendly stream.
Yeah,
Slacks
we won't
is a
show it
family-friendly
though,
kind
so
of
go
guy.
ham, guys.
Yeah, we
Do
won't.
Do
Yeah.
whatever.
That's up to you. That's your responsibility.
Ooh,
What's happening here? Whoa! Oh shoot, you're giving away our IP. Alright, those settings, huh? This guy's not got any shovels. Oracle has already done all the digging. He has, Mr. Old Akulich. Got 70 ready to pop. Oh wait, he's gone now. I was probably gone because he's. Wait, why did we not? Why did we see his shovels just then and we don't now? What did you do? Weird. Oh, we don't see any of the. Oh, there you go. What are you doing there? We only see. Oh wait, I thought you went on Old Akulich. He had someone had 70. I thought it was the Omni Knight. Yeah, he has 70 and then it disappears. I guess that's just how they set it. It shows and then it goes. Weird, isn't it? Like some of them, it shows you the number and then it will disappear. Oh. Well, yeah. Why does it do that? So we can see how many they have. But I guess, well, it's handy that it doesn't show them all the time because it does clutter up my screen.
Mm-hmm.
Immersion. Why have we got to pause? This is unacceptable. Can you? Who's paused?
Can we
want to name and
disqualify
shame.
them? Can we
Who
just get
is
them out?
pausing?
We cannot.
Can we get them
actually.
out?
Is it NaVi? I remember NaVi having a lot of technical issues last qualifiers. Come on,
There
NaVi,
you
we've got
go.
time to upgrade the internet.
NaVi traditionally
Well,
You've
that's
asked
network
how
technical.
to translate that. Do you have packet loss?
Wow.
Yeah, I can
Why am I
speak.
here now? Like, I feel useless.
And he said, yeah,
Yeah.
which means no.
Wow, you're
Does
getting
it?
really good.
Does
Like
it?
that week
But then
in
why
Moscow.
are we paused?
Man, that week in Moscow
Oh,
really
yeah.
improved your Russian
It
skills.
did. Only one of them has packet loss, okay.
Yep.
Let's hope they go and find the packet so we have the game on. And of course,
You can send us packets too, right?
yes,
Right?
you can. Yeah, check out on Minor Sheep's Twitter. We do have a PO box, and we have already had some gifts arriving, which will be opening in a few days' time. So
Oh,
if you do want
yeah.
to send us some lovely postcards or some homemade drawings, you know, we'll pretend they're awesome, show them on stream, and tell you you've been a smart little boy or little girl.
Keep in mind, though, if you are from very much outside of EU, your package might not be delivered on time.
Yeah.
So
So just book yourself a flight and hand deliver it to the PO box.
the last time we can pick it up
Hello,
is
what is
probably
the problem?
Friday.
Oh shoot, Aniko dropping some fire.
Hey, that's BenQ, right?
Dude, okay, he apparently could not speak Russian. I could. So, the admin needs to step it up. I knew what the problem was already. Come on, FNG with the good old translation to clear up the doubts. Which they're trying to fix. I mean, there's not really any way you can fix it, really. It's a waiting game, isn't it? There's not really much you can do if you've got packet loss. But they've only got, well, I don't know what the rules are. We'll make them up right now. They've got 10 minutes. That's the rules. I've written it down in my rule
Did you
book.
tell them?
10-minute pause maximum.
Did you tell them?
Otherwise,
They need to know too.
They know. They know.
They know that?
They've got the. There's
They
a
know
rule
the
book.
rules.
There
Of
is a
course
rule
they
book.
know,
These
come
are
on.
official TI qualifiers.
They are
Thank you very much.
professional players, Owen.
Yes.
Of course
This
they know.
is everything's written down. There's 10 minutes. 10 minutes.
If it
pause.
isn't Parker, he's gonna tell them.
We don't have a timer, so Twitch chat. I'm gonna have to ask you to start counting. 10 minutes.
Start now. One.
Just waiting and waiting.
Did you bring a harmonica?
Oh, I did not actually.
Ah.
Send us a harmonica.
That's very
Of all
weird.
the
Yeah.
instruments we have,
Send a harmonica to the PO
harmonica
box.
is not one of them.
Yeah, you can send a harmonica. We'll play
Send
it.
everything. We
Yeah.
love free stuff.
Well,
We have no money.
we need it soon, though.
Pepe ha.
What do we have? We have the thumb piano.
Got a fun piano.
We have a
we
thumb
can't,
piano.
We can't afford a real
We
piano.
have a finger
We've only got a
piano
thumb
that's
piano.
like a
Finger
little bit
piano.
bigger.
All right.
We have a ukulele. We have an
Ukulele.
electric
Uh-oh.
guitar.
Electric
We
guitar,
have
Paul.
an artistic guitar. No.
Acoustic.
What?
It's an acoustic
Shiver.
guitar.
Oh,
Acoustic
alright.
guitar, ukulele, and a piano that is actually a keyboard, like
Damn.
a fancy one, not fancy one, but like a electric. You know what I mean?
Come on now, he's reconnected. Let's see, has that fixed the internet? Probably not. He's not said anything, they're not unpausing.
Oh, they always need a little bit of time.
Still got some severe issues.
Oh, never mind.
Did you?
So 5 minutes ago, we were telling the chat that we are on 5-minute delay. And someone realized that 5 minutes from now, we would be reading the chat. And he says, I hate you, future casters.
That's next level
That's
right
very
there.
next
Right, here we go.
Oh!
Here we go, ready to go.
Game's
NaVi
on.
versus Gambito. Take the winner.
Lizard, how were you 5 minutes ago?
How long ago? We got Old Afterlife down on the bottom. Playing some offlane Omni now. Joined up now by the Shaman, Mr. Merchant.
Immersion Shadow Shaman.
That means that Undying is supporting top?
Yeah,
Yep,
5
FNG.
and 9, yeah. Mr. FNG.
Wait, yeah.
We talked about
What
this.
is Troll doing there?
They're just waiting to see what lanes
Yeah, he
are
wants to
happening.
make sure that he's not in the bad lane. The hack.
Yeah, but
He's done.
can his lane even be changed? Like, I guess they have to put that Prophet mid, so whatever. He's just gonna roll top.
See where he goes. See if he gets his hands on the bounty runes as well.
I am happy they can only do that every once in a while.
Why?
Definitely.
Killjoy. Want it all the time.
Then we don't
We
have
love
a
the
job.
noise. The chaos. Beauty.
You like not being able to heal yourself or fogged? Is
That makes
it?
my job easier.
Yeah,
I'd say
just say
yeah,
whatever.
eventually I won't say anything at all. I
You
just
only
turn
have
up
to
and get a
say
paycheck. Easy.
one line a year if it's
Yeah.
good enough. Because then the whole time people can just say absolutely perfect, and people think that Owen is casting everything the whole time.
There you go.
I see the Blizzy Shadow Demon lane. Let's see what Blizzy does with this one. See if he wants to sort of stick around, put pressure on, if he's going to just start skipping the creeps.
Yeah, FNG and the hack should be pretty strong here.
Yeah, I
but
feel like he's probably going to resort to the standard axe of dragging the creep waves around.
yeah, you see Zayat's already losing most of his mana. He needs to use that clarity or mango now, or suicide. We'll see.
I just gonna
Creep
try and stick
skipping, I
around.
guess. Yeah.
Yeah, start dragging those waves out of there. Don't play the lane, play nice and deep behind your own tower.
Yeah, you can't really, like, Axe is losing so much HP there from decays, and then Troll hits super hard early on. Blizzy can't really contest this lane, but
Yeah,
Shadow
it's-
Demon pulling it is really good.
Yeah. He's going to get the perfect meat as well, yeah, with the support. FNG putting pressure on the axe rather than trying to have a look in and try and deny some of the creeps he's dragged around. He's going to get that full wave to himself, very nice. He's going to start heading over now, FNG, but see how much he is able to do. Blizzy, he's now going to be able to grab his own wave. Take
He's
that away
trying,
from the
though.
hack. He's trying. The hack's keeping the range
he's
creep
keeping
in
the range
aggro.
The one that counts.
He
know.
pulled it to the hard camp, I believe, so he's gonna get some farm there.
I know, a good shot. This kill down bottom. And throw the stun out.
They can block it. Yeah,
Let
they.
the run down.
Can
One
they
more
get it?
search from two. He's got stick charges.
No mana for another stun.
Yeah, he's fast enough, I think.
So
Unless
Neko
there-
has a
oh,
purge
there's
though.
Just enough mana.
Is
for
it
that.
on him?
Yeah, that'll do it. Couple of hits. That's your
Nice.
first blood. He pops a mango as well there. Crystallized. Getting the kill.
Right,
First kill.
It's immersion on these heroes that aren't tanky and fat and in front, right? Like whenever he plays something like a Rasta, he feeds a little bit. It's not
Just a little.
Yeah.
He is a little bit maybe too aggressive for
Yeah.
the squishy.
And he has boots and 3 tangles. It's not like he can fight them a lot.
Oh, I didn't know.
Oh,
tower.
JJ.
JJ was worried then. He was like, someone died. He was like, oh shoot, I missed a kill. No, it's deny. Tower deny.
It's a suicide.
I was seeing a mid. Magical 12 for 3, 9 for 5. He's got the edge as the DP. Very nice. Done cancels a salve as well. And
Oh, that was good.
and he's keeping a lead as well against the OD that's had a DD rune. So this is
Well, that OD is missing on his own, it seems. So there are some problems there.
a good start for Magical DP. It's a good trade.
This game is so important for NaVi, like to manage to win versus Gambit.
Yes.
Yeah.
More
Especially in the
round
opening
Yeah.
as
game.
well.
The opening game of the qualifiers as well.
Yep. For people that are unaware of the state of CIS Dota right now, it's like the whole season, it has been Virtus Pro making it through qualifiers, and then as the second team to make it out of the CIS season, CIS qualifiers has been NaVi I think once, it has been Gambit twice, it has been Empire ones. It has been basically all different teams. For Gambit, we've seen him a lot at minors. The first minor we saw NaVi. It's like it's
Oh,
so
Magical's
close.
got this. He's got Mango. That was easy play from Magical. Very nicely done.
Yeah.
Like he knows, as long as he can get the siphon out, he can tank the hits from the OD because
but
it's not going to kill him.
Effa was actually playing that on the edge because he had the fairy fire as well. That one lasted from the Dead Prophet got him.
Yep. I mean, it was always a risky play from the OD.
Definitely.
I don't think you're going to get that kill against the DP.
Undying might be dead there. He is.
And
Zeds.
they'll get Trey. Well, yeah, we get Zayas. Get both of them. Very nicely done. 3 for 2. Overall, you can see just a very little lead for NaVi's 3 cores, but still early days, 4 minutes in.
Yeah.
Again, the good farm on Crystallize though, and of course wants to get away with the good old Midas build on the Sven. Which,
Yeah, I like the fact that you
always
have phases first.
Yeah.
You can actually lane here versus Afterlife with that. Like, you can zone him out a bit.
Oh yeah. And you're not being worried about being run down and smacked with the slow from the aura, degen aura, so.
When you guys are looking at the lineup, who
distance.
should be ahead in the laning stage? Like, who should have the better lane? Is there one? Oh, OD.
Oh,
He's
VP.
taking a bait.
He gets the kill. He's got the backup. Immersion and FNG were there. It's time to turn it around. Magical tries to get a bit aggressive. They were prepared. We'll see if NaVi can do anything with the knowledge that supports our mid. Doesn't look like it. Afterlife a little too tanky to go on. 5
NaVi
minute
gets
runes.
3 though.
They may lose someone here. See if Blizzy and Zayas can get away from these 3. They will do so. Immersion not able to quite get a grab onto Zayas' Shadow Demon.
I think right now the laning stage is going to change a bit. And, NaVi should come out on top, at least for a while. With that Prophet's rotations, with Sven farming super fast. Overall, I like their lineup a bit better, but we'll see how it goes. I think it's really important that their Axe does well. And so far, he has 50 CS. He's done all right.
All right, top of the CS, sir.
He's been much better on this Axe sometimes. Like, this Vanguard is like, what, 6 minutes not completed? Like, shame on him.
He's high standards, huh?
Nah, like, he plays that Axe super well. It's one of the reasons why they pick him.
Yeah, I'm back at the start of the season. The first few minors, like, it was always like Blizzy Axe would be just like a free win for NaVi.
And then sometimes it just fails, right? And they don't do anything. But
Lysiak.
and it's so good this game too. Like, if you manage to catch that OD with Blade Mail Blink later on while he has the Arcane Orb, gone. Your life? Doing fine too.
Yeah, he still feels pretty invincible down there. Got a hard kill. Well, they'll try.
Yeah, without level 6 on Sven, it's really difficult.
Yeah, it's not happening. It's too tanky, the Omni Knight.
He actually dealt more damage to Sven there than he took in the end.
Power of the offlane Omni. He's alright, it's going to come over and his level's in level 4 at the moment, the SD. Lizzie.
They're thinking maybe it's blocked, I guess.
Trying to get these stacks on the Ancients too.
Oh.
And he's got him. That's a
Yeah.
big stack. Very big stack.
Sadly, they got 2 of these acolytes.
Yeah, they got the nasty creeps, haven't they? Purple Ancient.
It's hard for that Axe to just farm it. Even for Sven, it's difficult.
A bit of relatively passive early game. As in, people, other than the rotation mid, they like to stick on their lanes. I don't think Oracle, apart from the rotation mid where he didn't do anything, came right back. I don't think he left the lane.
Yeah, no one's really been pressured.
Yeah.
Everyone's farming. Everyone's getting
Everybody's
CS.
just chilling.
Yeah, and like, look at the CS on top. Like, yeah, Axe
We
is
do have a rotate. Death Prophet did now rotate. He has his ultimate. And Magical is looking to probably push down the tower, get some kills.
Into the call, there's the spin, stunks out. That'll be a big kill.
Oh, those creeps are not your friend at the moment.
Takes Stack away with the Ghost. They'll take the tier 1 tower. So now starting to get the ball rolling, NaVi.
Such an easy combination as well that we talked about during the draft. Disrupt into call, easy peasy.
And at the moment, especially when they have the Death Prod around, they've got good amounts of burst to bring them down below the Culling Blade threshold.
That's an easy tier 1 for NaVi.
Troll is a little under leveled as well. He doesn't have 6 yet.
Even with the 6, with the dunk,
Oh, he's fine.
He just got.
Yeah, he's doing fine. He's about to hit 7.
they're trying
Not
to do
doing
the
bad.
same on the bottom lane, but Crystallize just... Oh,
Hey, there's the
come
root.
on.
Oh, lucky sir.
He's not getting any TP backup. I can only imagine there's none available from his teammates there.
Yes.
Finally,
There's one.
we'll come through, but it's too late. Purification's out from Afterlife.
It's-
Finishes off the kill. They can maybe look to try and chase Sneko down a little bit.
It's on time to die, maybe. Yeah, he's gonna get out.
It's Gambit's turn to try and push for tier 1. They've got 3 members down bottom. F&G joining them as well. Lizzie.
Nice attempt to block him with a 3. Didn't work.
Alright, and he's able to hide out. Lizzie
Did confuse him, though.
won't waste any time chasing. He'll let him go. Sneko still, he's down there on his own, trying to poke them away from this tier 1 tower. It's a little risky. He's now got Zayats by his side. Now, if he try to slow down this push, they're bringing extra members in as well. They want to try and defend this tier 1 tower. They're trying to finish it, but there's the setup. Disruption's out. Trapping in FNG, blocked in the tree line, surrounded by the illusions. Does get healed up by Afterlife, but he's tanking the tower. The tower's still falling low. NaVi backing away. I don't want to try and go for the tower deny as it looks to be. Or maybe they can still get it. The creeps are hitting it. They'll head back over and they should find it up top. Lizzie's been found. Alpha Ninja sets up with the Astral. Shackles out. Stealing up that in. He's still pretty tanky with that Vanguard, Blizzy, but a Sanity's Eclipse drop down.
They got him.
That'll do it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
easy.
He'll die to the damage on the way out. They'll get the kill onto Blizzy. NaVi still with the majority down bottom, chasing on Magical, trying to get in. 10 seconds, and he will have the Exorcism available. A Demonic Purge down onto Afterlife into the Disruption. They got any burst? One more crit swarm would do it, and he gets it. Magical as the follow-up.
Double damage rune as
Able
well.
to, yeah, refill the bolt too, so.
No, that's pretty good for them. They can rotate towards mid now with that ult.
Yeah, it's good
Maybe.
time to push. They know, Sanity's Eclipse on that super long cooldown. Alpha Ninja is not going to be able to offer too much in terms of team fight.
And it's
good
perfect
2
too
minutes.
because the catapult is dying, right? So
Yep.
you'll have your own.
There's Shadow Shaman wards available though. Like the only big ultimate for Gambit that they might be able to use maybe somewhere else to get some push going.
That's one of the things Gambit lacks. Besides Shadow Shaman, they don't really have catch, right? It's just Shadow
Yeah.
Shaman with axes and shackles. If you manage to control Shadow Shaman, they can't really catch you. Can't do a whole lot.
Because that's why Immersion is playing him, but he needs a little bit more gold before he can actually be the Immersion initiator.
Yeah, some
Yeah,
Blink,
or Force or
Caterlance.
something.
Or what does he have? Nothing. As soon
Yeah.
he's gonna have that Caterlance. He has Arcanes and
Yeah,
Voidstone.
For the arcane. And they're holding on to the Death Prophet ultimate as well, not pushing with the Siege Creep as we said. They're
Yeah.
more than happy, just waiting to see if Gambit's gonna make a move. I mean, as we said, they're in a comfortable position.
Yeah, Sven was farming the stacks, I
Yeah.
guess, so they just surrounded him there and played around the mid lane. They didn't have to force anything. He's on 50% HP just from farming that. He also popped God's Strength, so couldn't really help them out if a fight happens. Gambit just collapsing on this bottom tier 2, but most likely gonna go towards mid. It's usually the play.
Yeah, NaVi knows what's up though. Scan coming out.
Oh, that's a nice board.
DP Norcal might actually come from the side and surprise Gambit here.
They're going to try and chase us down. Lizzie. Look with the lead in. Battlenger out onto Afterlife. Heavily Grace on Dahak to help get the troll away, but Afterlife, he'll be in a lot of trouble. Slowed down by the Purge. They'll get the pick off onto Omni.
Are they gonna use this ulti for anything
I
else?
mean, if
They
they can
have
move
to,
mid
right?
and take a tier 1,
Yeah,
and they've
because
still got a good duration on it, I think you can run down mid.
Yeah, 50% of it's still up.
Starting on that tower. I don't think there's much chance of Gambit trying to hold on to this though. The fortification. Afterlife's back in 10 seconds. This tower should fall pretty quickly. The remainder of the ghosts out. CFNG trying to slow things down as they'll go for the defense. It only went down to half health, so. And NaVi won't be able to get it for now.
Force a
Lizzie getting very close to his blink dagger. Ideally going to wait for that before they start to look to continue to move around, make moves.
Yeah, they forced some rotations towards that mid lane and just went back. Sven is
Yeah.
farming that whole time. NaVi is in a really good spot.
Yeah, this
Uh,
Sven's going to spiral out. Yeah, the fact that it seems like an evenish game, but NaVi with a 1K lead and the fact they've got a Midas core.
Yeah.
Like, if the game continues to sort of sit like this, NaVi's just going to get further and further ahead.
So does that mean that we're gonna see Gambit try to make more moves like they just did? Obviously, it didn't work out that time.
They want to try and push around the wards. They've got the Sanity's Eclipse. You know, they can look to try and jump in a fight burst. First time some members of NaVi trying to abuse the fact that, you know, at the moment NaVi are getting away with Sven not having to do anything apart from farm. He's getting a lot of space.
For me, it looks like NaVi has a much simpler game plan, and their heroes just, you don't need to outplay Gambit to win. You just have to play normally, you know. Just don't feed, don't die, sit back, relax, farm. Let them make their moves, save your heroes with Oracle. Once the Blink Dagger is ready on Axe, you can perhaps get a couple of pickoffs, but that's it. But like, how does Gambit even push if they want to? They need to use those wards from Shadow Shaman.
Yeah, he's been holding on to those.
Everything else is super difficult. And now they fought with Axe, but they didn't show the Blink. Now he's gonna pick it up with a Courier, most likely smoke up. Perhaps go towards bottom around Magical or towards mid, we'll see.
Yeah, Oracle has a smoke.
There's a smoke on Oracle, yeah. So it's gonna be like a 3-man smoke, perhaps bait with Shadow Demon mid or go down bottom, we'll see.
Gambit also smoked though. And they just smoked over a ward, so Gambit is well aware.
Yeah, and they know that there's a Blink Dagger on Axe now, so they should be dodging this or baiting with someone.
Yeah.
See what the bait is. They're going to go for the bounty. Lizzie. Just get the blink cool. Wards drop down immediately. Silence out two of them, but they're already out of range of the ghost. NaVi going to turn towards a different target with the disruption set up onto the hack. They're closing down the trouble. The Sanity's Eclipse comes out. Blizzy gets the call. Can he get the dunk off in time? Dahak's able to pop the stick charge and with the Guardian Angel. Dahak will survive. Crystallizer's now turned up. The Heavenly Grace will shortly wear off. A defensive Astral from Alpha Ninja trying to keep that Afterlife safe, but they'll still find him 2 for 2. NaVi get in, but Gambit, they were prepared. It does end up sort of being an even trade. I think, you know, NaVi, you know, they get the kills, they keep the Sven alive. They do lose Blizzy though, and as you can see, it was like sort of 2K, 1K, so I imagine the numbers did favor Gambit just slightly.
I think like Gambit definitely benefited from that a little bit more. I think it was harder for them to have that fight. Magical did use his ulti. They do not lose the tier 1 on the bottom lane too.
Yeah.
Yeah, it certainly slows down any sort of pressure that NaVi would want to go for, because they know that it's unlikely NaVi's going to do anything without the ghosts.
And they stopped the Sven from farming. He got a kill, but...
I love the way they instantly dropped the wards and just cut the fight in half.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really messing with the Sven.
Still though,
trying to get in.
Sven with that Midas has Echo Saber now too.
Farm will continue. You know, stay very much at the top, and Gambit's only really right to get back on over the Sven as if they can find kills. FNG.
Wow.
Gonna go for Zayt's here, and Zayt's he's got no escape.
The stun is always
and the kill.
Very nice indeed.
Rafa Ninja as
FNG
well.
porting mid now to defend the tier 1.
Yeah, Blizzy's already in with the jump. He gets the setup straight away.
Well, he defended it really well.
He did.
That's one way.
Threw his body in the mix. Yeah. Half some extra gold.
That's, yeah. Very interesting play.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a rough one.
Yeah, what does Stroll have? Like, how is he farming? Does he have Battle Fury or did he just go? He went with Maelstrom, yeah. Who was it discussing this build lately?
Someone did it at the Moscow Major.
Yeah, so basically you just go with the Maelstrom, you farm as fast as with Battle Fury, and you're actually able to fight.
I think it's much better than Battle Fury. Like, people don't really do Battle Fury that much. I feel like you'll see Battle Fury pretty rarely, and when you do, it's
Maelstrom Basher or Mjolnir Basher, right? And you're fine.
Yeah, Maelstrom's definitely the way to go. Yeah, sometimes you see a sort of a Yasha slipped in, extra bit of movement. Around from camp to camp. Lizzie, you want him for the blade mail next?
Yeah, when he gets that blade mail, it's so much pain for the OD and the troll too.
Yeah.
Wards drop down mid. They want to take down the tier 1.
They got the blink done as well.
They fortify the creeps too, but
should be able
They
to
just
farm them
abandoned the wards, that's
So
the
they should be
problem.
able to farm these up.
Yep.
Magical's going to be able to
They
clean
should be able
all
to
of these up.
deny the tower. Ooh, maybe? Yes.
Yeah, they get it.
Tower deny and gold from every single horde.
I mean,
It's going to be good news for NaVi there.
that is a crazy amount, actually.
Yeah, adds
For
up. The
this
ward,
early on,
the ward
adds up
gold,
for
it
sure.
adds up.
And now they
Yeah.
pop the ulti from it.
320 gold out of one stack of wood.
Plus
Now-
the deny on the tower. So
the-
super effective
And a
from
Roche.
Navi.
Effective,
And
efficient.
Gambit, they're trying for the push down bottom. They've got the 5-man down here. They're starting to bring some of them back over towards the mid. Maybe aware that this Roche
Oh,
could
no,
be
they're-
happening.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
they're
it's
trying.
falling pretty quickly and it's already gone. NaVi able to take the Roche, get
Oh
the
my
ages,
God.
jump in from Blizzy,
Oh
gets the
dear.
call. Alpha Ninja needs help, he will get it. Afterlife with the Heavenly Grace, keeping Alpha Ninja safe. They pop out an Astra, but Navi still with a bit of time left on the Ghost. They can try and turn and fight this. The save out onto the Sven. They're trying to get Blizzy out. Blizzy's going to be
good
protected.
call.
It crystallizes in. Gets the stun
Apple.
off the two of them. Blizzy, he's out with the burst from the Sanities. Alpha Ninja gets the double kill. And he'll look to chase down for more. Hex out from Immersion, catches out another. They'll find Zayas. They've taken the Aegis out of the hands of the DP. And they're ready to go for a second round on a Magical. As
Okay,
they lose another one, but they get the kill. Yeah, Alpha Ninja actually popping to the poison,
Yeah,
I believe.
Zayas just had too many stacks on him, I guess.
Yeah. It looked like a save Private Blizzy situation there, and I guess that part worked.
Yeah, he was a
The
little
rest
bit.
all died, but you know, they saved it.
I mean, they were a little bit too eager to fight there with the Aegis. The
Yeah.
way they went for the OD. If OD gets saved and he's able to reset the fight, that's what happens. He just slam dunks them with
And-
his ult.
There is a very easy save when you have an Omni Knight on your team.
Yeah. They were really close at killing him there, but
Yeah.
it's always like that. You get
It's a
close.
gamble,
yeah.
right? More gold. But they do get the tower this time around, so. And that's something that I think Gambit definitely needs, those towers. So that when they win a fight, they can actually get some more map.
Blizzy getting closer to Blade Mail. Perhaps that's the oomph that they needed to take down that OD. I guess you're not in a hurry. Just get that Blade Mail on Axe, BKB on Sven. Then the game should be a little bit simpler for you.
Is this the normal build for the Shadow Demon now? Straight axe? I really like it.
Well, it's definitely interesting, and when you have so much gold, it's all right
Yeah.
for him.
I guess he is very wealthy. Normally I expect more of a force, but I guess that's more of a position
Yeah, position 5.
5
Yeah,
with
with
Shadow
Aghanim.
Demon that I'm, yeah.
Go full magic damage. Aghanim Skya.
Yeah.
Go ham,
Let's
like
go.
Thompson.
I mean, you can kill anybody on the map by yourself. If you run into them, yeah, maybe Troll will be tricky with his ultimate.
Omni Knight with Repel is with Heavenly's Grace, that is.
Yeah. Maybe a little bit of exaggeration there, but
OD can also save himself with imprisonment, but besides
But
those three
besides
heroes, you can kill anyone on the map.
almost.
He does give them a lot of control in these fights though, so in that way he's really good, really strong. That Prophet finished that Aghanims actually before the Yules or anything.
Yeah.
Not something that I'm the biggest fan of, just going straight tags, but
See what they can. They're gonna go for a smoke play, RV. They're grouped up. They're gonna start to go. FNG as well for Gambit picking up a smoke themselves, but NaVi are the ones to start to move in. See if Blizzy can get a good jump. Doesn't look like Gambit are too prepared for this. This could catch them off guard. They can find Blizzy. He's in. There's the first jump. It is. There's immersion though. Nothing bigger.
he's big though. Like killing that guy off instantly
You know?
denies Gambit the ability to control one guy so
Yeah, I
that OD
guess,
can
yeah.
go on it.
I guess in the game as well, where there's not been a crazy amount of kills. Every
Yeah.
sort of the weight of each kill has increased, and yeah, they're gonna get the tier 2 tower up top with that one, and put some pressure on the middle as well as they'll come back across. Fortification will come out. Gambit, unwilling to want to try and do something whilst they haven't got the shaman.
I mean, it's only 10 seconds remaining, right? So around 10 seconds you can't do a whole lot. And the BKB on Sven
yeah,
is
it's
there
very
almost.
Yeah, might as well continue farming. last
need to
couple of
rush.
fights they wanted to take, they kind of got outplayed.
Gambit definitely played better, considering in what situation they are. They definitely outplayed NaVi in these couple of fights.
But do you still feel like they are in the lead this game purely by virtue of having the more easy to execute lineup?
No, I don't think so anymore. I think it's still easier for them, but they did let it slip out of their control a little bit, at the moment at least. I think OD got a bit too much. Omni Knight also has that Solar Crest drums completed. The Hack will have that BKB himself too soon, so it's much more of an even game at the moment, I have a feeling.
Trading tier 2 perhaps if the tower dies? Actually, they're gonna defend it.
Oh, he's actually going for Satanic Control, so just that
Can they go
status resistance.
A little
the
spooky.
tower is
They
dead.
know that they're all behind
Yeah.
him, so
That's the easiest bait.
They're already porting top to catch Zayats, but he's out.
He's out.
Yeah, he always plays these funny position 4 heroes, right? Like Techies, Treant Protectors, now Shadow Demon. A little bit cheesy, I suppose, but still always fun to watch. He blowed up that OD on his own pretty much in that last fight. And he's gonna have his Aghanim soon too. He good? Can just kill him.
yeah, it'd be
Kill 'em
nice as
all.
well for just troll on this troll warlord. But say, Satanic getting very close. He's going to be very, very tanky. Between sort of that and the backup of Afterlife's Omni Knight, the Hack's going to be quite a beast
Everybody
to
is
kill.
pretty close together. I think. So if you're astral imprisoned and the shadow poison goes over your head, it does not sack.
Nah.
Because you're in a different astral plane? Because if you're disrupted, it
If
does.
you're disrupted, it does, yes. But I think if you are imprisoned, it does not, I believe. Because you're in a different realm.
You're in a
on the
different
moon.
realm.
You're on the moon. The
I mean, this
BTS
is
hub.
the space hub,
Yeah,
after all,
exactly.
you know? Different universes. Oh,
So they go Crystallize. He's going to get a Hex here. Alpha Ninja jumps in as well. They've got their shackles. As he
got
goes in, he didn't pop the BKB. He didn't want to use it.
Yeah,
He,
he's
he-
saving it for the next game.
he just ran in, up to the high ground, started to hit them. I
And
mean, he
died.
saw the Shaman, but there was no use of the BKB. And off the back of that, I mean, this is just a disaster of a fight for NaVi. Gambit's just going to pick them all apart. 3 kills. As that was not the move from NaVi there, as Gambit easily clean up them.
I was gonna say, it's like, we know Gambit was outplaying NaVi a little bit, but I think NaVi outplayed NaVi
Well,
a
now
little bit.
Magical, he's been caught getting a little bit greedy. Let's see if he can
Little bit.
run away from this. I don't know if he can. He's got the backup of Snako, but that's only going to allow Alpha Ninja
Oh.
to rack up a lot of in. They've got the save with the G. Alpha's got a big sanities to drop if he wants to. And as he continues to get more and more and more and more and more
God.
and more.
72
72.
intelligence.
Drop it!
Jump
Blink,
on
go in.
someone.
Blink him. Why? Come
Oh,
on.
he's,
my
a,
God.
he's a coward.
I guess Blizzy did.
Report
Blizzy,
it.
Blizzy did respawn, so understandable.
Playing it safe, boring.
That's fine. He can save it because now he's got a massive sanities. You don't want to come. You don't want to move
72
forward if you're
in.
NaVi. If you move forward, you're gonna get your brains blown out. You got to be careful here.
Lizzie, can he jump in? Positioning of Gambit is really nice.
They know, dude. Whoever goes forward to defend this Rax is gonna die.
Oh yeah.
So they got to let it go. They just got to leave it be. Gambit, off the back of that bit of a bad move from NaVi on the bottom lane. They've taken over. 5k
Yeah.
lead.
I mean, they can do the same thing here. They don't have the wards, but
They could chill.
troll
I mean,
is,
they've got an there's no need for them. They know that sort of NaVi's just messed up and given them a good advantage, so they can just sort of ride it out.
messed
Go
up
back.
big time too, because it wasn't like NaVi was looking for that fight.
Oh yeah, no, dude.
And they had
Oh,
the wards
jeez.
too.
Yeah.
They had the, oh jeez.
Well, Crystallize, he just went in.
Yeah.
And it was not the right going in.
He felt like feeding a little bit.
I mean, you
he
can
did.
go in if you just press the button. The axe got hit by the Omni Knight, so the axe could not blink in either. Lizzie not been able to make the initiations that he wants. And on top of that, Gambit's positioning has been great, so making Bliss's job even more difficult. And And there's an Omni Knight just sitting behind everybody, saving everybody that Blizzy jumps on if he does get the jump on someone.
Immersion playing that really well, catching the Sven though. He's the MVP of that fight for sure. Going for that Aghanims too.
As well, it's an Aghanims type of game, huh?
Everyone gets an axe.
Everybody gets an ag. Actually, it's just... well,
that's good
like
enough. That's everyone.
Yeah, well, we'll make it 3, you know.
Let's see now if we're going to try again here with this smoke. Oh, Lizzie on the front,
Oh.
gets the jump, take the Shaman out of the fight, they'll
How do
try
you
to,
take
but
him
then
out,
the
though?
defensive play, the Astral, keeping Immersion safe for now. The rest of Gambit moving across, Immersion,
You can't fight this.
gets the Hex off. Have they got any further control?
need
They
to
have,
fight
but the
this,
Shackles out to Magical will be safe. False promise from Snako keeps Magical alive, and now they'll attempt to turn NaVi. Moving in with the Ghost, the Exorcism.
BKB
the
up.
hack getting control on the back, Disruption from sides, holds him down for a little bit of time, but he's still hitting, punching away. They'll now control him, Crystallize comes back,
go
they'll
Blizzy.
get the hack back towards the pit, Immersion, trying to shackle him to the side, there'll be a buyback from the Troll. There's the big drop from the Sanity's Eclipse happening,
Is it
getting
enough?
the double kill. There's a buyback from Troll. Dahak trying to get back in as they can look to turn this. This buyback will help them get a few extra kills as he's on top of Crystallize. Crystallize getting rooted. Triple kill for Alpha Ninja. The rest of Na'Vi trying to escape, but Alpha Ninja's
Yule
chasing.
it? Nice.
Yules.
But is there a bling? No. They can push though.
They
don't
can,
even have to
free
go
dead
for it.
again.
Yeah.
Crystallize has to buy back. There's no buyback available on the either Blizzy or Zayat.
Yeah, and bottom lane is pushing in, so that's where the backdoor protection is gone for. With the actual mid wave being actually in the mid lane still, as it on the river.
You just have to be careful not to lose the troll here, and you're completely fine on Gambit. Because he has no buyback, that's all. That's 2 lanes.
Yeah, but Afterlife is still sitting behind him, he's fine. What an awkward fight for Na'Vi to take too, though. Like, they were desperate, I guess, to take that fight, but
It was difficult for them to take it. They did well. They killed off Blizzy. They killed off the hack that
Yeah.
is. Blizzy jumped him.
But now he's going to get. They've got to stop him from getting the Aegis. Otherwise, suddenly that making him buyback doesn't matter.
The problem for them was the fact that they couldn't fight around their shrine there on the top left, and also Gambit, they planted the tombstone. FNG planted it on the high ground, so you can't even approach the tombstone. So you're trying to retreat, but you don't really want to run away, right? Because you popped the BKB on Sven. So you want to fight, but it was a very, very difficult situation for them. And in the end, they played it all right, but the troll buybacks, and then they take the fight, they take your lane and the Aegis.
yeah. And the saving the sanities definitely was the move.
Not the Aegis yet, but soon.
Yeah. I mean, you see the wars are coming out also for Na'Vi. They know that they need to focus a little bit on that.
2 lanes down, pretty rough for Na'Vi. There should be the Aghanims completed on Immersion, right? Not yet. Should be there soon.
Mid lane,
Oh.
Lizzie. Yes, jumped on it immediately with that Hex. Alpha Ninja now able to offer that extra
Straight into the
lockdown
pit.
himself.
Yeah. You can just go Roche, and if there's a buyback, that's a win. Otherwise,
Even if he
you get a
buybacks.
Roche.
Yeah, even if he buybacks. Okay, he bought back. He's porting on the tier 2 top. I guess having that tier 2 definitely does help.
Yeah, 'cause no shrine.
I mean, Gambit could kind of, they don't have to try and force the rush because they know that, with the lead they have, it's not like Na'Vi's going to walk in and be able to take it.
What
Right,
you searching for?
they-
I can help. A plate is in the black cupboard. That one.
They can't even contest it because of the bottom lane is pushing it, right? They're trying to jump in with God's strength, but...
Oh, but
that's
is
a
it,
good
eh?
call.
Nice
Just
call.
the call off, but again, it's all the saves. Alpha Ninja, Astral out onto Afterlife, and now start to back away. Alpha Ninja moving in. Sanity dropped down, Magical nearly falling. In
He's
fact,
dead.
he's straight up dead. They've lost the DP. Crystallize is trying to go in with the BKB, God's strength, but he's had to blink out.
Immersion is taking their fountain. They're throwing not the fountain.
He got an axe. It's like, I gotta make these wars do the work,
Oh,
you know?
no,
He's got
Na'Vi, they're getting pulled apart here.
Oh, dear.
They just cannot make a play happen as Gambit just sailing further and further ahead. Nearly a 20k lead. As Immersion, he's going to be able to TP out in front of the nose of Crystallize.
And
Gets
look at that
away.
tip. Onto the Sven, onto Crystallize.
They know that this has not been Crystallize's finest game.
No.
A game where he had a beautiful amount of farm on the Sven, but then it all went down the plug hole.
Yeah, like you can buy all the items, but you have to actually press them as well. That usually helps. in a
It's
couple
been-
of these
it's been a rough
fights.
one.
Using that BKB or not using it too soon or not using it at all, definitely lost them that edge that they had.
And Roche just in Gambit's hands. All it really requires now is for Gambit to run down this final lane. And this first best of one of the day here in the CIS region should be Gambit's.
Blizzy is in a good position, but it's so difficult for them to fight versus
You gotta
Omni
catch
Knight.
the perfect.
Yeah, you have to
call, right?
catch somehow Omni Knight and OD, because one saves the other, right? You can't, and it's impossible.
Well, even if you do get both, there's still gonna be a shackle or a hex.
Yeah.
And you're still gonna be dealing with the troll doing loads of damage while you're there as well, even though Blade will maybe help a little bit with that. Yeah, you gotta be a perfect call.
Some perfect call with Crystallize jumping in, blowing them up instantly.
I saw with GA and Astrals, there's so many ways that Gambit can help each other. More and more just seeing, you know, that it's been a crazy game for Alpha Ninja. The last pick OD has looked really good this game. He's just getting 3 hits off in the fight. He's able to sit there, punch away. He's 11, 2, and 6. He's got the cheese, pretty much fully stacked. Very hard, ready for NaVi to have any sort of a chance in the fights if they cannot kill the OD. But the teammates
There's
around him, they
cheese,
can't.
there's Aegis as well.
You can't kill him. NaVi holding on inside the base for now. That final lane being eyed up by Gambit, and Gambit, they'll start to lead in. Start to punch away at the Cree wave.
Oh,
the jump. Hey, Blizzy! Oh, Blizzy! Is it enough? No, there'll be buybacks. It was a great call from Blizzy, but the hack still alive in the front, punching away. False promise, keeping sides alive. They'll burn through the Aegis. You can see as well, Alpha Ninja's on his way over there. The base in trouble, Immersion. He got those wards down, he's got the shackle grab. Silence out from Magical will be able to put a stop to the shackles. Now the turn up, Alpha Ninja's finally been able to make his way back over. Jumps in, Sanity's down. Burst down the 3 of them, and that will close it up. GG, well played. Nice bit of patience and a jump call from Blizzy, but it was much too little and much too late. Gambit miles ahead at that point of the game, and it just required a little bit of pushing to put that game over the edge and get it done and dusted. Gambit taking this best of 1 against NaVi.
It does also mean that we're gonna leave both of those teams for what they are right now.